What's up, beautiful people? Listen, Darama, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be checking this video, and it's titled Harry and Meghan became subject for satire and ridicule in world privacy tour. Interesting. I'm excited to check this one out to hear what they've got to say. Let's check it out.
This week, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex celebrate their 6-year wedding anniversary. And that gives us cause to look back over those 6 years and consider what could have been. 6 years ago, there was an unmistakable hope and excitement, a freshness that swept through the royal family and through the British public on the back of the marriage of Harry and Meghan. Perhaps a slight modernisation of the way the firm did business, new blood, new enthusiasm, and another set of hands to assist with the royal workload. But I'm not sure how many people would have been prepared for the turmoil, the tawdriness and the carnage which ultimately ensued. In fact, it's all...
Hold on, so they've been married 6 years. Interesting. I wonder how that must have been if they weren't royalty. But again, this is interesting. 6 year and 6th wedding anniversary. Let's go on.
Ensued. In fact, it's almost impressive that it turned out as poorly as it did. Sure, there are always going to be teething issues. I think we all understand that. But I'm not sure anyone saw the allegations of bullying and staff turnover coming, or throwing the toys out of the cot and moving to the US, or the airing of family laundry for financial gain, or the allegations of racism, or the total breakdown of family relations. And certainly no one could have anticipated the least private world privacy tour, the blatant ideological hypocrisy and the total rinsing of the Sussexes that they copped from South Park and others. Instead of going about a private life, they unintentionally became a subject for satire and ridicule. And instead of building their own purpose, the Sussexes have continued to feed off their connection to royalty, seemingly trying to meld royalty with celebrity, the Montecito royal family, if you will. And 6 years down the track, it all looks like an unmitigated shambles.
Like, there is something that is not adding up to this. I always say that let's even leave the royal family, but I always say that if you're in a relationship with your partner, and your partner is taking advantage of the fact that you and your family are not in good terms, and they are using that as an avenue to drift you away from your family, or they are using whatever you have going on or whatever feud you have with your family as financial gain, or whatever market or whatever it is, you should run away from that person, because obviously that person is not a nice person, and that person is taking advantage of whatever they have going on. And when you look at it, you notice that some people who are not family oriented, or who don't have nice family background, when they come and they see that somebody who has a nice family background, but maybe somewhere down the road they broke off, or the person broke off with their family, just maybe small tiny details or thing broke up the family, then they use that as an avenue to channel in and create some sort of division on them. I feel like at that point the person is just projecting what they have on with their family, so they project it onto you, and they started creating lots of scenarios and things and feed into your ear, feed into your mind. And this is what we see going on or going around here, which is not making sense. But remember, people are watching, people see this, and people know when something is wrong or when something is not going right, and it's not making sense. How come all of a sudden the need to want to go up against your family? I always say that regardless of how anybody feel, your family is important, and don't let your partner be the reason why you break off your family, because this right here is not making sense. So how is it possible that either sides don't want to be with their own family, but they want to create their own family? So what are they telling their children or their kids? That it is right to break off your family? Because if their kids do this to them, how would they feel, or how would they react to it? I'm honestly asking this question, because I see we understand that, yeah, sometimes your family will do something that is not nice, and you want to feel some type of way, but regardless, they're still your family. But again, we understand that family sometimes is not only by blood, or is not only by relations, but at the same time, it is, point me at somebody who doesn't have a family that does well. Regardless, people have friends who turn family. People have people around them who suddenly turned family. That is what it is. But this thought or the idea that you want to be isolated, you want to be all alone to do your thing by yourself, but taking advantage of other things to make you look good, is not sitting right. It's not making sense. But again, this is the world we live in. You just see some people who want to take advantage of situation or things and control everything to fit their narrative and still play the victim card. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment down below. I'm sure tons of people have interesting things to share. I really love you to share that. You can share other useful information I think might be really helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and all of that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.